Okay, oh, I just realized my mic is messed up, so this is probably gonna sound kind of bad, but I'll fix it after this duel, don't worry. For now, I gotta play, so I don't run out of time. Fix it. Let's see what's going on over there. Anyway, okay. Well, hey everybody. Sorry the audio sounds bad right now. I'm gonna change it after this, but yeah. I didn't know this guy played Master Duel. I thought you just complained. Yeah, okay. Ash 2? Oh gosh. This person had Maxi and Ash Blossom. Wow. Depressing. But we have Crocy. So it's honestly it's all good, you know? Good luck, thanks so much. By the way, as people are joining the stream, thumbs up it, remember it. That helps the most. It will send it out to more people. I'm trying to remember what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm just meeting this. Yeah, this really does suck though that I don't get to have an extra copy of my quick play spells. I'm realizing now that that's not so great. And I'm gonna be so wasteful. I won't have any MSTs if I do this. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just set this stuff and pray about it. Okay. Okay. Alright, while my opponent's playing. Okay, I just realized something. What resolution are you guys seeing for this stream? Like, what? YouTube was telling me like I might have the resolution wrong, so I might need to fix that. Oh, they summoned this. What the heck? $1440p, 60 FPS? Okay. Oh, good, this person quit. Alright, I can fix this. I can fix the stream now. Okay, alright. 1 second. Okay, microphone should be fixed now. Hopefully. Hopefully this should be the actual good mic and not the bad mic. You saw Ruxin pull the serialized card? I have not seen it. I haven't seen much of any Yu-Gi-Oh stuff lately, actually. The last couple days. I was at a regional yesterday, and I was gonna stream last night, and then I didn't. Okay. You need to change. Hold up. So YouTube's telling me I need to change the video resolution. Current resolution is okay. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see if I can fix this before we go any further and I mess more things up. Okay. Okay. Alright, I see what I need to do. I need to change the video resolution real quick. I'll be right back. And hopefully I don't have to start a whole new, like, stream for this. But we'll see. But I'll be back in just a moment. Hold up. Okay. Alright, this should be good. Hopefully. I think it's still the same stream and everything. So if it is, then we will continue. Yeah, it looks like it is. Awesome. Great. I didn't have to restart the whole thing. God, I was really nervous about that. He screamed. He pulled a, Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, so Ruxin pulled a serialized card, but that's awesome. Yeah, I think I saw a clip of it on social media. I saw that was being shared around. Truthfully, I don't watch all that much Yu-Gi-Oh stuff on my own because I'm already like making Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, so usually when I get a break, I don't actually watch much else. But I'm glad he pulled one. I'm gonna try to open some of that new limit over collection stuff myself soon too. Rare Hunters a possibility again? I mean, what do you mean by Rare Hunters a possibility again, question mark? Like, what do you... Because I'd like to do Rare Hunters, but, like, what would it be exactly? Like, since we've done all the classic sets that Rare Hunters would have been involved in, like, from the anime, what would be a good sequel, do you think? How to sequelize it? Because I've wondered that myself. I'm always kind of wary of, like, when it comes to YouTube segments, and I know that this is a weird thing to say. I don't like doing segments forever, so sometimes I try to like think of something new and not like I wouldn't want to like do Rare Hunters episode 67. I did see the person who accidentally cut their serialized Dark Magician. I know that was going around, that was making the rounds, and that was really sad. I mean, like somebody said that they were trying to still buy it from him though, right? Like they wanted to buy the cut Dark Magician for like 3,000 bucks or something. Backup at Ignister. Man, I really truly hate this deck. Whatever, we'll use this. Yeah, but I'd like to do more Rare Hunters, and it could be kind of fun to maybe redo it with some of the same packs. The problem that we ran into when we tried to do the sequel series, which was Slifer Slackers, was that the GX packs were not as enjoyable to open and not as enjoyable to like open and make decks out of because we didn't really have staple cards in them. It was kind of that period of time where Yu-Gi-Oh changes from being fundamental, sort of just a lot of free agent, good single one-off cards to being more archetype based. So it gets a little bit harder to build decks out of like a box or a set of packs because like say you want to build Dark World or you know any of those early GX type like archetypes, you wouldn't really get all the stuff that you need for it in one go, and so then you can't really build a functional version of the deck, and then you're instead pushed to like just playing 1900 attack monsters if you can find them, and then that's it, and so the deck starts to look the same and that whole thing. So yeah. My video titles are unhinged. I don't know what's unhinged about this title. I think it's a pretty normal video title, I would say, right? We are trying to get a happy ending by winning as many of these matches as we can today. And, I think we can do it. How was the regional? The regional was fun. It was okay. This is a regional that was at Indianapolis, and it was like 340 something players. We had 9 rounds. They gave out 48 invites. I went 6-3 using this deck, Radiant Typhoon. I made some real, for those of you guys who were in the stream the other night, I said I was kind of nervous about it. And like I was nervous about, making a lot of mistakes and not really being comfortable with the cards, not really having a great muscle memory for this deck. And that did happen. There were several instances I can point to where, like, I kind of, like, you know, flubbed some decisions, didn't do the right thing, didn't recognize certain situations and stuff like that. And it caused some key fumbles and losses, but there was one in particular in my last round that was just atrocious and had me upset for the whole evening. But I was still proud of myself. I mean, I think that it wasn't bad for, like, using a deck like this early on. So, like, you know. Alright, anyway, let me try to focus on this. We'll start with Mystical Space Typhoon. What all does this do? Add a Malice from deck to hand and then, okay. Let's see if you change anything else. We're gonna send MST, Chant, and Phonics. I think that should be all. Okay. We're gonna negate this, this, and this. Can this banish something in the grave? Okay, it's only in the field. Cool. We'll hit this last back row too. Okay, I guess he wants to... Does this negate the activation? Oh, it does negate the activation. Well, it won't negate it, right? Because he's negated, so my MST will still pop. So he was just trying to get that off the field. Okay, good. So I'm fine. I'm fine. Sorry, I'm trying to get into the Radiant Typhoon, you could say. Bestial Baldrake? Ah, alright, I see. Okay. Alright, I get it. So yeah, he needed to distribute her to get her in the grave, so they could use Baldrake. And, let's see. So he's gonna do what? White Binder. White Binder banishes cards? Okay, and he's gonna try to banish, probably Heart Scripter, among other things. Oh no, he's just going for all my cards! What the heck, man? Those are 2 MSTs! Well, that sucks. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Now I don't even have... I don't have access to anything! I can't even get Eldum. Ugh. This was supposed to be fun. I lost everything instead. Okay, well, I've got him. So I can bounce cards or spin them. What do I have to do? I can only attack Malice Link monsters. Only attack them, huh? I guess we'll shuffle you guys back. And he had March here too. Man, I thought this was gonna go well. Well, never mind. Anyway, what are you guys up to? Yeah, we're not blowing people in this Duelist Cup. We're gonna try to blow people with MST, but Today we're just going for a happy ending. You know how that goes. Okay, well they got rid of all my stuff, so... You know, this started out seeming good. It turned out terrible! Not getting that happy ending we wanted. I'm sorry. Alright, next game. It should have had to get cards back from banished. Wait, what? What are you talking? Oh. I had to get cards back from... I don't know which one he's talking about. Went from sucking to blowing real fast. Oh, wait, from blowing to sucking real fast. Oh, that's funny. Well, like, that started out okay, and then it just got very bad because of, that white binder getting in the grave. Okay, well... We'll start with this. Eldum. It gets ashed. Sucks. Alright, round 2. Let's try this. Special summon Crocy. We'll use Crocy's effect. We'll get Swin. We'll get another Typhoon. We'll get Ascendance. And now we'll Link Summon. When they banish the Mandate or MST, they should have a way of getting them back. Oh! Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. And yes, by the way, I agree. I think that it would be nice if they had a way of getting back banished MSTs or something. I understand why they maybe can't make or don't want to make the deck be able to just access everything. Like, banishing MST should basically sort of almost be a win condition for this deck. I imagine is how it, maybe how they're like viewing that, but yeah, it'd be nice if we could get them back. Because that actually came, I encountered that in the regional the other day, a fair bit. It was annoying. Do I want to do Totem Bird, or do I want to do kind of Ash Blossom? That doesn't tell me much about what this person's playing at all. I'll have 2 MSTs to negate cards, so... My monster has 0 attack. There's no way he'll win. Okay. Set this. No, I don't want to use any cards. Set this. We'll do Raise Belliger. Yeah. Get rid of this Ash Blossom just in case. Okay. Alright, what do you got, Duelist? you hear about the question someone on X said? But oh, they're playing this too. Hold up, wait. I want to answer that, but it's a Radiant Typhoon mirror. These are really scary, so. Sheena. That sucks. Could use Max C though, like just cause. I don't know that he'll be doing any other special summons. Most likely, right? I he's probably just trying to bounce the stuff back and then. Yeah, I guess I'll save my Max C. Alright, so Sheena's here. Though that alone is not such a big deal. Manifestation. Ah, I think I know what he's probably trying to do. I won't take any chances. Let's see if he has anything to chain. He might. Okay, he doesn't. So I can negate this. I think what he wants to do is probably try to get, Oh, okay, that's smart too. So if he stops that, then my card won't resolve, and there's nothing I can do about that. Man, it's a bummer. Yeah, alright. Well, this is okay. So even if he tries to pitch like Ponix or other main deck Varroon, he at least won't be able to summon it off me activating MST this turn, because I'm going to try not to. I'll still recover my cards. He has no back row. I know he's got Eldom in hand, so he can normal summon it, but it's already tried to use its effect, so I think we're alright. Like, overall, I'd say. Doing pretty well. We'll get you. Oh, thank you for the super chat. I just saw this. Sorry, it's always very distracting, these Radiant Typhoon matches. I saw chat messages that I wanted to... Oh, it's Swin. Mother fudge. So he had Swin and Eldom in his hand, both? No fair. Gonna normal summon that. Guess now's a good time as any to do Max C. Make him rethink his life choices. Draw two, pitch one. Wonder what he pitches. Corrosive. summon Ponix. Phonics. Why do I call it Ponix? I'm thinking of Fire King Ponix. It's Phonics. The Great Flame. I guess he can use... Wait, that wasn't MST, so he can't even summon this back either? Lame. Oh, and gifted memberships. Oh gosh, I'm missing everything. Love the content. You are my wife and I's favorite Yu-Gi-Oh player. Hope you have a good stream. Also another great wholesome title. Yeah. Thanks. I'm glad that you guys enjoy the Yu-Gi-Oh. And what the... Oh, it's this thing. Neither player can target it. So he's gonna try to attack and then Zeus. Right? That's how this goes. And I don't really have a way of... Or do I have a way of getting this off the field? Yeah, I can't target it. So even if I could use MST on this, and yeah. It sucks. Yeah, main phase 2, Zeus, right? Maybe Downer Magician first? I don't know if that's a thing. Okay, no, just Zeus. Alright, well, there is one thing I could do. We'll try this. Force him to send everything. Alright, that's Zeus out of the way. Oh, I could use this? Huh. Interesting thought. Whatever, okay. So, MST was activated, he can summon his guy, and I think that's it for the turn. So what's this? One monster negate, a Zeus that can't do much. I think I'm okay. Probably maybe negate it or something, perhaps. No? Okay. Draw on Lockbird? Alright. I understand. That's reasonable. Right, we'll try to grab MST back. We'll MST our own card. So let us use Magala. And Phonics. Enchant. We'll chain block his effect, and that should be that. Cool. Okay. Good. Got through that one. Let me catch up on chat. Okay. So, thank you for the super chat, Shagogs. Thank you for the gifted subs, Riley Marquis Dant. I think that's pronounced right. Really, really appreciate all of that. If you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way, a thumbs up helps the most. On YouTube, that's how streams get surfaced a bunch. So if you thumbs up, it will help us out, get some more viewership. And there was a question I wanted to answer. Did you see the question someone on X said about Yu-Gi-Oh slash Pokemon? She asked, why didn't Yu-Gi-Oh's longevity go as long as Pokemon? Something along those lines. I did see that question. What do you guys think, chat? Why did Pokemon's popularity or longevity last longer than Yu-Gi-Oh's? Or is that even a valid question? Because, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon both do still exist today, so I don't know that it's even fair to say that, like, you know, Pokemon outlasted Yu-Gi-Oh! But I do know what this person's probably saying, the person who asked on Twitter. I think they're just kind of asking, like, why did Yu-Gi-Oh's pop culture moment end up being more of a flash in the pan compared to Pokemon, where Pokemania started and never truly stopped. Like, it's still the most popular, you know, media thing today, and it has been for almost ever. Like, since it's been out. What reasons would you guys cite? Like, what did Pokemon do right that Yu-Gi-Oh did wrong? I have some thoughts of my own, and you guys can share too. But so, I think that the biggest one is honestly probably just that Pokemon covers more media types. Like, it has the card game, the video games, the anime, and other stuff like that. But that could be said of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has video games, so they're far less, you know, they're not Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games and Pokemon video games are two very different things, and all that. But I also think, like, they stuck with Ash for a long time in the Pokemon anime, and I do feel like that went a long way as well. Like, it sort of created, like, more name recognition, like, you kind of associated the same character with an ongoing journey. So, like, when a new Pokemon game comes out, Ash will just go to that game's region as opposed to like getting an entirely new protagonist. Only very recently have they gotten a new protagonist, so there's that. I think that Pokemon also has a little bit more of a it's cuter and like more family friendly. I think Yu-Gi-Oh has some rather, oh my, Cyber Dark. Oh my god, do I want to know what this is gonna be? Didn't expect it. But yeah, I think, like, you know, Pokemon did a better job mascotting is like something that's kind of related to that. So outside of the fact that, like, Pokemon are cute and everybody kind of has their favorite cute, like, starter Pokemon or pre-evolved form or baby Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh does not have many cute monsters. There's a few, like, you could say, like, Karibo, Time Wizard early on, but man, I always wish I would have drawn Ash before Purge, so I could be like Ash on one thing, Purge on another. But when you draw Purge first and you're trying to stop your opponent's combos, you don't really get much choice. Yeah, but a Canine Cyber deck seems like this is scary. But yeah, I think, like, Yu-Gi-Oh didn't ever really establish a mascot. Like, Blue Eyes is maybe the Charizard equivalent of sorts. And, like, don't get me wrong, Blue Eyes is probably, like, the most well-known Yu-Gi-Oh monster, give or take. Like, Dark Magician's up there, DMG's up there, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I think those are my main reasons. We can get more nitty-gritty, though. So, you know, in terms of, like, nitty-gritty things, I'm sure that there's... I don't think I have any more hand taps I'm going to be able to use, so... Unless he uses a quick play spell, and I can summon a Crossy. But yeah, like, I don't know that Yu-Gi-Oh really managed to, like, establish those sorts of things early on, and that did not do... What the heck? That did not do it very many favors. Yeah, I have made a video about that. I think that Yu-Gi-Oh... So Yu-Gi-Oh had a period of time where it was doing video games that weren't just like card game sims. They weren't super popular games. I'm sure they didn't sell all that well or whatever, but like, I do think that like Yu-Gi-Oh could stand to try to release single-player games again. Like, I know it's Konami. They probably don't see that as a worthwhile thing, like a worthwhile investment of their time and resources, but it sure be nice. Like, give me a Yu-Gi-Oh RPG, a Yu-Gi-Oh fighting game, like a something. Yu-Gi-Oh needs an anime about the card archetypes. Believe it or not, okay, while I would like that, and that's kind of what the Chronicles animes have been, like the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Chronicles things. Oh my lord, this is really going. Okay, this is unrelated. I'm going to get back to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus Pokemon thing in a second. But there is an inflection point of fear when you activate Max C and people just keep summoning. Because, like, at some point you're like, oh god, like, are they going to deck me out? Like, what's going on here? Okay, so he ended with a Rise Heart. And I can get rid of that, and I really need to get rid of that with Super Poly. So that's what we'll do. We'll Super Poly, we'll pitch Ash, because we can't use it for the rest of the duel anyway. And he quits. Awesome. Miss Hanamura, I was doing some lurking, but I'm back now. Hope you got enough rest last night. I did. I wanted to stream last night after the regional, but I was just wiped out. But we are back tonight. We're just going to play until the Duelist Cup ends, which I think is in 2 hours, but might be 3 hours. I don't know how the time zone things work. Like, on here, it tells me this is going to be just 2 more hours. But anyway, but yeah, I think, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon stuff, like, Pokemon was always going to probably just be more popular simply by just being a little bit cuter, a little bit more accessible. Like, it's a lighter-hearted self-insert story, right? Like, you can just be the Pokemon master, you can be a kid and go out on a journey and pick your favorites and all of that. And, like, and this might be getting, like, a little bit off the topic, but, like, I almost don't like... Are you guys ready for, like, to talk about some deep internet, like, discourse criticism stuff? Oh no, it's this deck. It's DD's. I don't like this deck. But trying to pick my words kind of carefully, but I'm just gonna just say it. I don't actually like when people will sort of posit these questions on Twitter that are like, why did Pokemon, like, do so much better than Yu-Gi-Oh did? Like, what went wrong? How did Yu-Gi-Oh end up washed and, like, Pokemon and whatever? Because that's sometimes how it feels like the framing goes. And I know that I'm not saying that the individual person who asked this question had those intentions, if they were being like that, but it's kind of like, well, I don't know that there's much to even be gained from highlighting that, like, one franchise did a lot better than another franchise or had more longevity. Like, and I guess if you're a marketer, sure, it's nice to know what elements resonate with people and kind of like how to help a brand persist for longer. But Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, I don't know that they were in competition in a way. Like, I think that maybe the Yu-Gi-Oh! Product and the Pokemon product are competing against each other. I guess maybe card games on a shelf or something. But, like, you know, Ken Sugimori drawing Pokemon and, like, Kazuki Takahashi doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I don't know that at a base level that there is much to compare in that way. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just different than what Pokemon is. Like, I think that maybe there's something about, like, you know, why did, like, I don't know. I don't like comparing, like, pitting franchises against each other, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, and you see so much of that where, like, franchises and games and movies and stuff, like, get pitted against each other, and then, like, we find all these reasons why, like, something was more valid to make this decision than that. But, like, I don't know. When I go back and think about how I felt about Yu-Gi-Oh! And how I felt about Pokemon as a kid, I just liked them both, and I was just glad to have them both. And, like, it didn't feel like a, you know, like you had to pick. Like, you didn't really had to pick. I don't know. I don't even. That's beyond the scope of what I think that person's asking. But like, it's sort of the. Wait, is this gonna FGK me? Is this gimmick puppets again? Okay, no, it's like a one-off damage thing. But yeah, like, that's kind of my thing. Like, I'm not mad at anybody who like brought it up as a conversation piece. To be clear, like, I'm fine talking about it on the stream, and I'm not saying that. But like, yeah, I think Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, they're just two cool franchises. Like, does that make me sound like I'm fence sitting and just sort of like, oh, well, there's just good things about both, and then we can all be happy? Like, I don't want that to sound like a cop-out answer, but like, yeah, I don't know. I might be reading too much into it all. Sorry. Akarui Sora says, I think it comes down to Pokemon legit had more toys, not just in toy stores, but also fast food restaurant. Yeah, I think like Pokemon resonated more with kids. There was a lot more merchandising, a lot more toys. And yeah, and you're right, the toys weren't just in like Toys R Us and Walmart and Target and whatever. It was also like McDonald's collabs and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know. I liked them both. I don't think that there's much to say. I suppose there's a sense of melancholy in that, like, Yu-Gi-Oh was not able to maintain a long-term cultural relevance. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, how I would pinpoint it. I do think that the merchandising, the mascot differences, I think that Yu-Gi-Oh changing its protagonists when they would make new anime series was a big part too, right? Like, the idea that, you know, oh boy, what is the hell does this thing do? Sorry, we should probably start focusing since this looks like the board's about done. Okay, once per chain, your opponent, when a monster card activates its effect, you can either detach to and do. Okay. What do you do? Okay, he's about to leave. What's this do? When your opponent activates a effect in the hand, you can do something. This negates a spell trap. Oh boy. Don't you love DDs? Just this. Alright. What does this do? I told myself I'm gonna start reading these pendulums. Okay, what do you do? Alright. Let's see how much we can get done here. MST on this. What's this? What? Well, you have 2 DDs, your opponent cannot target them. What happens? What does this do? Okay. Two. Oh wait, did I already targeted this? Oh my god, I already targeted that. I'm dumb. That was already the target. I should have just hit this. Whatever. Anything else I can do? I can use this to try to search a monster. Yeah, I meant to MST the individual cards, but whatever, there's so much going on. Okay. Okay, so we can't respond with any monsters, we can't respond with any spells. So hopefully this will just let me droplet this whole field and ignore it. Not target monsters with spell and trap effects. Okay. Ooh, Call by the Grave. Good hit. Alright. Well. That sucks. I could have been gone too, but I guess it's fine. Alright, let's try to build a board out of this. Dominus Impulse. Does he have a trap in his grave? Oh my god, thank goodness he doesn't have a trap in this grave. I'm glad I didn't MST that. Okay. Okay. This isn't so bad. Yeah, this isn't so bad. This might even be slightly beneficial. Okay, which of these should I pop? Is this thing... Is it the dude that comes back? Okay, he's not. The opponent can't use them. Target line is you can only once per turn. Just making sure there's like nothing... Whatever, I guess I'll hit this now. I don't really, like, I don't know Ds. I don't know what stuff happens with this deck. Okay, anybody got floating effects when they die? If this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can add a card. Okay, so you're getting shuffled back. Do you have anything? This, you can... You know what? I'm thinking you. It's got high defense, so... We'll get MST back. I'll try to be thorough here. We're gonna get MSC back right now and just get rid of these pendulum monsters. Okay. Should be nothing left for him to do. Wait, what's this do? What? What is this? Okay. It just places one. And this does something else when they... Don't know, I'm killing it. What do you do? What? What's he banishing for? Ah! What's this? Negate all effects on my monsters. Wow, here I thought I had him pinned down. Ah! They're giving it a bunch of effects. Well, I sure hope this isn't enough to kill me. It probably is, but we'll see. Alright, what do you do? What's this? Okay, just push this back on the field. There's 15. Oh no, this should... No! Man, I thought I had this figured out. Fuck you. Screw you. I know they had that. What the hell? Ugh. Well, good game. Well played. Crisis is what a boss monster should be. I didn't know about that. I'll give them this, though. It's cool that it is finally a boss monster that does not get summoned on the first turn. That's the one bit of credit they'll get from me. I don't know much about DDs. I had no idea what I was hitting and targeting and all of that. But I do agree that boss monsters that actually come out like in the climax of the duel, as opposed to, you know, just like the random, like it's just part of the long line of things that all happen on turn one. Pretty cool. It was a fun duel. It's just like I didn't know they had that dude as well. Well, GG's. Might have been the highlight of the night. Sulfur Cord happiness. Oh, we're back to this stuff from the other night, aren't we? These Sulfur Cord yummy, or maybe like a Sulfur Cord pendulum soups. I thought I had this figured out. Me playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering in high rank and getting dunked on it. Literally me. Like, I know how to face some of these decks, like these Yummy decks and Mitsurugi and like K9. I know what that stuff does, but like, I don't know what DDs do, and they have so many effects, and like, there's a lot of text. There's just a lot. Have you tried the new tunes yet? Well, they're not in Master Duel, so I haven't tried them. And Master Duel is the only really way I digitally engage with Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I don't play much dueling book or anything. I've seen the new tune cards. They look really... I like the design of the new tune cards. They keep the spirit of tune monsters. Now, I have seen a lot of people just using them for kind of like linked spam slop stuff, but maybe when they come out, people will use them in an honest way. Yeah, you think you have the DD deck pinned down? Yeah, never. Today I learned you do not have DDDs pinned down. I guess the only real way to deal with that deck is either kill them that turn, which, knowing me, I probably missed some obvious way I could have maybe gotten enough damage to do that, or Or like, I guess, Dimension Shifter, I don't know. I'm afraid the Toon cards are just going to be abused in slot decks. Is there a... So, is there like... What is the Crux Link monster in the slot, in the Toon slot, like, pile deck? Because I saw a replay where they were, like, zooming through... They were, like, U-linking or something. Is there, like, a Link monster that they could just ban that would, like, turn all of that off while still allowing Toons themselves to be Sky the Fluffy Dragon? I've always liked that username. Gonna take a nap. See everyone. Yeah, leave the stream on maybe if you don't mind. An extra viewer here and there. But yeah, is there like a Link monster that they could just like it's one of the generic kind of sloppy pile Link monsters? Because like my new philosophy on Yu-Gi-Oh is like I don't have a problem with I have a problem with a lot of things. Let me not lie about that. But like if it's like Saryuya Skull Dread or like Nightmare Griffin type cards, you know, those sorts of things. If there's a way to just ban one of those, like don't let Link pile slop shenanigans ruin an otherwise cool set of support. Please, Konami. Would be great. That is pretty much the future of Yu-Gi-Oh! As engine slop as they're slowly getting rid of hand traps. Oh, that reminds me. So, yeah, you know, the new OCG ban list did get revealed, and, yeah, Yummy's become a slop engine. It's all because of this bitch. Fucking cups the Yummy way. But, they have been kind of trimming down the hand traps in these ban lists lately. Like in the OCG, what is it? Ash, is it 2 or 1 in the OCG now? And I know like they just put Droll to 1. So like, how do y'all feel about, like, okay, so I know the OCG list in general hasn't been super popular. I haven't looked at it closely enough, I think, to like form individual opinions on everything. But as a broad question, I would like to know, what do you guys think about this slow crackdown on hand trap that Konami's been going for? Because I'm a little bit, it kind of worries me. Like, I'm not a Droll and Lockbird lover. I promise I'm not. I know some people like the card. But, you know, I do wonder, like, they're hitting all the hand traps. Like they're doing Ash, they're doing Max C, they're doing Droll, they're doing Dominus Impulse, and it's like, I guess if you're a hand trap hater, that seems fine, but like, I mean, I don't know. My opinion has always been, hand traps, I can take them or leave them. I can prescribe the idea that they're a necessary evil. I just think that if you're gonna be getting rid of these hand trap cards, like maybe we should. What this negates, right? Okay. Alright, well, let's see if we can get this Crocy out. They have like 3 different ways to stop it or something. 2 different ways to stop it, and then 1 way to stop its field effect, so. Okay. Cool. This is the thing that Solfigia, this is the thing that messed us up last night, or other night. Anyway, yeah. Like, what do people think about them that's like slowly clamping down on hand traps? Because it's like, I think that if you're gonna clamp down on hand traps, then you need to also like pull the power level of like slop down. Like these decks that are just like bridging in from engine to engine, like this, like Sulfachord into Yummy into just this. But also like, you know, these decks that would bridge into Mitsurugi and decks that would bridge into, you know, Fiendsmith and all these, like, I like if we get rid of one side, we gotta like balance the other too, right? Like I'm all for not having decks need to be filled to the brim with hand traps, where it's like, you know, you need to run like 15 hand traps and you go into an event in order to have a chance. But like, I think that if that's the case, like I would really like to see, I would like to see more balance on the other end of the spectrum, like more locks for effects. Like, why are some of the best archetypes in the game just completely not locked in terms of what they can summon? Like, because to me, that's like, that'd be the best of both worlds, is that archetypes are a little bit more chill and aren't like, this guy's on special summon number 20 or something of this turn, but this is clearly more than just a yummy deck, right? And so, like, we could get the best of both worlds, I think. Like, I think that this doesn't have to be as bad as it looks, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so Solfigia is still here, and it's still... This still negates monster effects. Right, okay. This is negated. This can't activate in the draw phase. This is light fairy. This is light fairy. This will banish my monster if I discard it, so I need to make sure that whatever it is, it's... Chant, maybe? Yeah. Okay, so this needs to be same type and attribute, but different names. Type and attribute, different names. So that'd be her and this thing. And that's a lot of my problems right there. Because now this can't work because I don't have a Grand Sulfur-Cord card. And I can try to activate Crocy. Come on, please don't have too much more. I know there's like Yummy Surprise back there. Marshmallow, Yummy, anything for it to grab? I guess a Surprise. Again. But they can't use it this turn, so that's nice. Bouncing everything would be fun, but this thing's not negated, is it? I'm gonna regret this. Need to get an MST real quick. Alright, Swin will do. I hope I'm doing this right. Because I need to, like, finish this guy off right now. Probably ain't gonna give me another chance. Okay. Does this do anything when it's destroyed? No. Alright, let's hit this. What is this? Ooh, Dominus Purge. That's a good hit. Juicy one. I think I can do this now. Maybe. Ash? Yeah, okay. Yeah, getting ahead of myself. That should do it. Yeah, okay. We're going to Chant, Magala, and then get Phonics, and I think that would have been enough to... A couple ways I could have played out, but I think it would have been enough to handle it. Whew, we did it. Oh, hey, America. I didn't know you were in the chat. You see the Team Sam vid about Yu-Gi-Oh's longevity versus Pokemon? I did not see his video. We were just talking about that in chat. I haven't seen his video. I'll try to watch it when I can. Can you check out the oh, sorry. Yeah, I can check the rankings. I should. I wanted to make a video about Yu-Gi-Oh versus Pokemon as well. And yeah, I'll probably make a video about the Yu-Gi-Oh versus Pokemon longevity thing myself too. What did Sam say though? What was the gist of his, like, why he figures Yu-Gi-Oh was sort of outlasted by Pokemon? Because I have not watched his video on it, so I'd like to hear about that. What Sam had to say. Okay, we didn't get drolled, so off to a pretty good start, I'd say. And I think I can also insulate from Nibiru here as well, which is pretty fun. He said, is this what he said? He said Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see. He said, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is more inclusive where Pokemon, or Pokemon's more exclusive where Yu-Gi-Oh! Is more niche. I didn't watch the whole thing. I thought other people here did. I only watched the first 5 minutes. That's okay. I don't blame you. Videos are long. Your time is valuable. He talks about one of the reasons is because the main characters and mechanics changed, so people got unfamiliar with it. Yeah, I think that checks out. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Changes a lot. Pokemon does not change as much. Sounds like what I was discussing earlier. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is more competitive while Pokemon's more collectible. 100% true. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a different hero every year. True. Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Being more competitive while Pokemon's more collectible part is definitely true of the card games. I mean, everything, I suppose, within their franchises, really. But yeah, definitely with the card games. Like, I think... you know, like, I will say this in Yu-Gi-Oh's defense, listen to me, like... It's not an attack on either one, so I shouldn't really use the word defense. But what I'll say, I guess, is Pokemon's card game, and we're talking just the card game, so not the franchises and IPs as a whole, but just looking strictly at their card games. Pokemon cards are... Pokemon is an adaptation of, like, the sort of video games, right? So... 7th Tachyon for Starly's safer. Interesting. So like Pokemon is like it's just one adaptation of like the broader Pokemon franchise, whereas like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like dual monsters, give or take some complications, but like, yeah, like, so I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is always going to end up being more of a played game, whereas Pokemon was probably always going to be a more collectible game. Like, no matter how competitive Pokemon ever maybe would decide to get, I think like its fate was sealed. It was always going to be like, these are representations of things that you already like about this game franchise, just transposed onto a card. Whereas like Yu-Gi-Oh, that's not as much so the case. If that makes any difference. And I'm gonna watch the Sam video later anyway, so. Whatever. I'm just negating this. I'm sure this combo goes on a while, so we'll purge where we can, even if it makes our ashes dead. Branded regained. Okay. Well, he has spells and traps, and that's annoying. I don't like that he has spells and traps. However, we can get rid of those spells and traps. Let's see what this is. Oh, wow. This is actually pretty useful for him. It shuffles my MST into the deck. I don't like that. No fair. That's kind of rude. I need my missing the grave, dude. Have some respect. Okay, what else does this do? If a dragon exceeds... Okay, so nothing on the field. Good, okay, nothing on the field. I'm guessing he maybe has... Ooh. What all does that do? Ghost Mourner. If it leaves the field, I take damage. And this is just... Yeah, we're gonna use this. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to like make sure I get... Okay, alright, cool. Well, I can actually just normal summon this and just do it this way. Unless he has some shit in his grave, but, like, I don't think he does. Okay, alright, cool. Goodness. Pretty clean win. I'm always wary about these situations because I just want to like make sure I do it correctly and don't. I mean, you guys have seen how in these streams sometimes I don't read cards and then like I end up losing because I forgot something. Paul with his toxic OTKs. Yeah, Radiant Typhoon. They are one of the toxic OTK decks in this game right now. What made you want to play Typhoon instead of K9 versus? I don't like K9 cards. I love Vanquish Soul. I do. I love it with all my heart. But the thing is, to play Vanquish Soul would mean to like be... would mean that I would really need to play K9 or else I'd be nerfing myself. And then it's like, everyone's like, what? Like if I played Vanquish Soul, what would happen is people would be like, oh my god, like why aren't you playing the oh, this draw off of this is just beautiful. Goodness. Okay. It was a really good draw. Yeah, like I'll probably play Vanquish Soul when the K9 cards get hit and I can just play it itself. And hopefully like they put Rosin back to 3 and Xiaolong back to 3 and like I can just play my Vanquish Soul deck and be happy, you know? That's what I would like. I don't like that it's popular now, I guess. You could say I'm a hipster, and I only want to play my decks when they're a little hipstery. Although this isn't very hipstery, is it? Like, Radiant Typhoon is kind of popular, so maybe I'm just actually a fucking liar. You know, I just realized I don't need Magala in this combo since I have both of these already here. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to have Magala, but I don't need it in this combo, so... Oh, Drawn Lockbird. Get back these 2 cards. We'll special summon this one. Throw him up on the field. There's an MST here, right? Yeah, there is. No, that's not what I meant to do! Oh, okay, actually, this won't matter much. I didn't mean to chain this MST. Like, it's fine, I guess I was gonna have to do that, but I didn't mean to do it there. I have a process with these things. It's fine. Okay, nothing changed, but I was scared for a second. You know, since this guy did use Droll on us, maybe it would not be so bad of us to perhaps return the favor. You don't like cards being in the hand, do ya? Well, check this out. We'll get one of yours. What was that? Ooh! Juicy hit. Juicy hit. Not bad at all. Okay, I think we're set up pretty well. Yeah, this was a mean one. I mean, like, drawing the trap in your opening hand as a Mitsurugi player isn't really even ideal anyway. Like, they can search it, but still, I won't complain. It's still rather juicy. Okay, he's gonna try to use this to get that card back. I have a question. Okay, we're gonna try something. And like, if it works, I think this works. Let's see. Because I don't think that dude, what is he? Kusanagi is going to get to activate. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Doesn't get to activate because I got it out of the hand. Well, I can always just do it with this if he wants. But that's usually not Kusanagi that they get with Mitsurugi. It's Saji. Yeah, I was wondering about like the Rails Velger if I shuffled it back in, which turns out that is a doable thing. Alright, cool, I gave up anyway. Yes, awesome, amazing, fun. A Lost Art Harpy Lady would work well for the Lost Art promotions. They did a Lost Art Harpy Lady, didn't they? I like Paul's screams. Sorry, I don't mean to. I get scared. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, when I play Yu-Gi-Oh, I've got like a process. I have a process, and like, when any little small thing deviates, I'm freaking out. Like, what? No, that's not how it's supposed to work. It shouldn't have resolved that way. No, what's going on? Okay. But if you shuffle, yeah. I thought okay. Yeah. So shuffling tributed cards, if I can get them shuffled back within that same chain, like as it's resolving, then they won't be able to use their effect in a new chain. Like, I knew about that, but I'm always kind of like, you know how like you're 99% sure of. Hope I don't regret this. You know, like you're 99% sure of something, like you're like, I'm pretty sure this works, right? But like, in these high stress situations, you have to remind yourself, like, does it really work? Like, am I remembering that exactly the right way? You just don't know sometimes. Darn it, I really was gambling. Like, you guys probably know from last stream, I'll gamble on these like early engage cards or whatever. Because like, there's always the off chance that that's the only starter he had in his hand. And if I get rid of it, it's great. But not the case. This probably isn't even Striker for all I know. Because he just starts Hornet Drones, which tells me this is more than likely just like Camille into Cupsy Yummy Way or something. I should get the Croshi thing. See, I even get nervous when it takes a second for me to give to present me the activation option for like Radiant Typhoon Croshi. It's like I know I'm supposed to be able to do it, so the fact that the game is delaying makes me wonder, like, did it forget? Like, is the game bugging? Was I actually wrong this whole time and everything I know about this game is a lie? You never know. You really never know. Does he not want me to summon this? Like, what would he... Dominus Impulse? Maxi. I mean, this is not... So if it's just Maxi on just my Croshi summon, I can live with that. And he gets one draw. Shouldn't really be getting another unless he has... I mean, yeah. Let's see. So I already have Eldum. Yeah, we'll get these. Yeah, delays in this game and NTG are gonna make me paranoid the opponent has something rather than the game messing up. Yeah, like delays just make me paranoid, like, because you just don't know. Like, you just don't know. It's very scary. Oh, you're right, he did normal summon Ray. So yeah, we're probably not. So this is just Sky Strikers. Oh, it's Sky Strikers with a little MST Radiant engine in here, I bet. And he gets an extra draw because he'll have 3 spells when it resolves. Man, ingenuity. So I could summon my dude, but I won't because that's just another draw for him. And I'll be summoning him next turn anyway, so it's fine. I don't have MST in the grave, so it's not like it helps me much. Okay, real quick. We know he searched Widow Anchor. Do I know anything else about what he searched? Yeah, okay, I think I just know Widow Anchor. Let's go for this. Maybe he's thinking about using Widow Anchor on Croshi. That'd be fun. Oh, I didn't think he would actually do that, but okay. Oh. He has to have... So he probably won't take this, right? Because, like, that would stop him from using other Widow Anchors, so, like... Whatever, we'll see. I thought about using, like, Forbidden Droplet or something with it, but... Okay, in this case... I think I'm actually going to summon Varun now. Since I'll have MST in my grave. And he shouldn't be able to run with this, since I'll be able to negate it. Which is wonderful. And I got MST in the grave, so like... Things are going pretty well. Okay, yeah, cool. Let's see, what have I used? Oh! Super Poly. A choice. Alright, let's force your hand. If you want to use 0, you gotta use it right now. Okay. Yeah. Maybe you realized after the fact. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, sorry, back to chat. Is Flu plus Radiant Typhoon a doable deck? Probably not. I don't think. I mean, like... Yeah, I mean, I guess Flu's all about normal summoning, but... I think Fluanderies stop you from... What is their lock exactly? I forget. Is it just you can't summon from the extra deck, or... I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that it would be great. Alright, next duel. We started with Eldum, thank goodness. Hand looked a little chopped, as the kids say. They lock you out of special summoning entirely? Yeah, if they lock you out of special summoning completely, that might be a tough one to spin. Like a... I mean, you can always, I guess, Radiant Typhoon engine first and then do the Fluanderies stuff, but other than that, I don't know that I'm seeing a load of synergy. Ban whoever asked about Flu. I mean, like, I think that the Flu hate is like, we're long past Fluanderies now. I know that they did scar a lot of people, but, you know, like, the Flu epidemic is, the flu is over, so I think we can all agree that while Fluanderies definitely did a few war crimes, who hasn't done a few war crimes, right? Like, you know? You know? Okay, what was I trying to do? What am I thinking about? I'll still hate on it. No, I mean, to be fair, Flu did some terrible things, but you know, it feels like it's almost a precursor to some of the shit that we deal with these days. I think that Flu's real war crime, because I played Flu for a little bit just to like see what it was about, and like I think that Flu's real war crime, unironically, wasn't the Fluanderies. It was the Wind Barrier statue, the Feather Storm, and the D-Shifter, and that brings up a separate conversation in Yu-Gi-Oh, and a very relevant one, which is like, I don't like cards like Shifter and Featherstorm in particular, and of course the barrier statues are... Their crimes are obvious. Like, the reason for the barrier statues to be not a thing is pretty obvious, but like, I don't like that, like, people will call things like a Shifter deck, because what that really means is... Well, I'm not saying that the people are bad for calling it that, it's just that, like, while D-Shifter exists, it means that anytime there's a deck that just doesn't necessarily rely on banish, like having its cards be in the grave or whatever, it doesn't mind their cards being banished, they just become a Shifter deck as opposed to the deck itself having an identity. So like, think Exo Sisters, Kashtira, Fluanderies, these decks where people are like, oh, like it's just a Shifter deck, and all their successes and failures become, you know, contingent on just being able to play Shifter. Now this is when Shifter was at 3, I know it's at 1 now, it's kind of different, but like, should be banned, but whatever. Like, it's... I never liked when, like, the existence of Dimension Shifter characterizes certain decks before they're, like, actually able to have their own identity, like Santa Feet. Another striker deck? You know, have strikers been cutting multi-roll? I feel like I don't see that many builds run multi-roll anymore. In my ladder climbs and like my Duelist Cup runs, like I feel like people aren't running this. Maybe I'm just not seeing it, but I feel like people have just been cutting it outright. But anyway, yeah, like, that's... I think that Fluanderies, without Shifter, Featherstorm, and Wind Barrier Statue, pretty honest deck. Like, not much else to write home about. Do you think you'll be able to convert the prof to Yu-Gi-Oh? Obviously not. I mean, like, he's a Magic guy. He's not playing Yu-Gi-Oh. In all honesty, I mean, like, it's a fun thing to entertain, but I don't blame people for not wanting to, like, play Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a hard game. And it's not exactly, like, the easiest thing to switch into. He can barely read the damn cards. He was saying the text is just so small, he just can't. Mr. Beast gives you $5 million, but you gotta last 5 rounds fighting Pankratops. Do you fight him? Fuck no. 5 rounds against Pankratops? You know how long, like, we're talking like 3-minute rounds or something? Most people think that they could last like 30 seconds in boxing or wrestling or any of that, and it's like, fuck no. Pankratops would eat me alive. 5 rounds. I might not live to spend my... Like, my $5 million will go to my hospital bill. Like, my $5 million will be my hospital bills. It literally will. All the surgery and operations and medication I'll have to be on after that. Yeah, I'm not fucking fighting Pankratops. You couldn't pay me enough. I won't have a life after that. He's a dinosaur. I don't think I'm lasting 1. Okay, I like your answer. I do it for 100 mil to give me enough time to write my will. You can use that 100 mil to keep your family and friends set for life, and that's an option. But, like, otherwise, Jesus Christ. Oh, you know, I probably could have done this. It might not matter. Let's see. Alright, 6 cards for Extravagance. What all do I know that you said? Lemnis Gate and, like, there's a Lemnis Gate, a Linkage, and I can just reasonably... Okay, and a Widow Anchor. Right? I can throw that? Yeah, okay. Okay. Lemnis Gate, Widow Anchor, Linkage, Mystery Card. I need MST. You know, I kind of did that wrong, but hopefully I can just weasel my way out of it. We'll see about it. Oh, Droplet. I was thinking Widow Anchor. It's into monsters, so I can't respond with monsters. Those Rose. Man, okay. I was hoping to be Widow Anchor and I could use Sheena and just, like, get rid of all this back row in one go. Clearly not the case. Well, alright. No Crocy. Sad. Boom. What'd we hit? Widow Anchor. Oh, juicy, juicy. So what am I going to be doing? I don't think that Magala's really the play here. Although, maybe it is. Alright, now I just gotta pray I don't get Nibiru'd. Because I've summoned a lot, so. Okay. Here's the plan. This isn't. This will come back when I use MST. So it wouldn't be too bad to make. Yeah. Maybe I'm figuring this out right. And we'll even we'll add this in too. Do some chain blocking as well. You link 1, you link 2, you link 3. There's still a Limnus Gate to worry about, but how many do they have? 1, 2. I might be able to shuffle like 1 card in. That's not so bad. And linkage to worry about. Alright. Let the battles commence. I know he's gonna almost definitely use linkage or Limnus on this attack. Okay, he didn't. He needed 1 more in the grave. Or wanted 1 more in the grave anyway. Does that mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay. Okay. That's out of the picture. This could have been a great fly. This and this. That would have been smart too. Oh well. We're alright. We're gonna have an interactive game because they're gonna get to play. I wish they didn't. Will they chain something? Will they not? Oh, that was an MST, was it? Oh, that's really unfortunate. I can actually chain directly to that. Turns this multi-rolls effect off for the rest of the time it's on the field. These will die, this card will stay. Oh, double Cyclone? Oh man, okay. He really doesn't want this getting negated. I don't think this is getting destroyed by anything, but in case it is, yeah, no, I think it's not. Okay, negate double Cyclone. It doesn't resolve. This negates that. This hits that. Okay, yeah, so I should have also chained and given my monsters a boost. Not the end of the world. I mean, I get to reset it, but still. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. It got destroyed, so she can reset it, and it's all good. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna survive this one. Or not. Don't know. Interesting pick to bounce to the hand. I'm actually I think I kind of lost track of this duel. What do you guys make of it? Oh, I see a super chat. When are we going to get Genesis themed duels, especially with the new support? Wait, what does Rose do? Yeah, we're just gonna negate Rose. I don't know what that's about, but like, I'm just gonna negate her because I'm running low on time. Sorry, I appreciate the super chat. I'll read it in a sec. Let me hopefully finish this. Maybe. What's this do? Yeah, nothing from me here. 2,000 more attack increases, so you can make the effect and destroy it. Nothing from me. Has Ray come back this turn? She has. course. Okay. Oh god, this guy's got everything! Please stop playing. You're supposed to have given up by now. I don't think this person will kill me this turn. So maybe this is all okay. They're just gonna get a bunch of engages and, like, draw some cards and, you know. Nerve-wracking. What are all the 4s in chat for? I really thought this was going to be over, but this person's still doing stuff, and I don't like it. And they recycled all these cards. Like, come on. The duels are supposed to be easy. You're supposed to give up. Apparently not. Alright, we're just gonna keep pushing. Time's running low, so maybe this means he'll give up or something. He'll run out of time to make his decisions. Like, he's probably gonna Widow Anchor this. Right. Let's get rid of some more cards while we're at it. He's gonna bounce spells and traps. Oh, Super Poly. This duel got crazier than I thought. Y'all, this duel's gotten crazy. Like, what the heck, man? Negating effects and all that other stuff. Ugh, I don't like it. Well, we don't have our big guys up on the field anymore. I don't think I can do anything with these. That's just Typhon. So, yeah. I guess this is the best we get. Maybe I should have forbidden dropleted to save my monster from Widow Anchor. Could have gotten MST and then gotten these guys back. That would have been smart. Oh well. Alright, well. We'll just have to pray about it. Maybe next turn things will be better. Okay. So we don't have much. I've only got Sheena. And it isn't doing much. Well, it could do something. If I can time it right, I can bounce all the cards and, like, we'll live another turn. We really need it. Spell and destroy it. Okay. Okay. Oh, man, I really regret not using droplets last turn. I think that would have been a lot better. Preserve my Crosey's effect. Get my big dudes back. Would have been nice. Shark cannon! Oh, God. Oh, this is really bad. Is there a world where we win by deck out? There is, actually. I somehow feel. 78. Oh, okay, they couldn't kill me this turn. I was afraid that was... There was going to be, like, some shenanigans, but they didn't. Lemnis Gate, yay, it continues forever. Okay, maybe if I could just like resolve an MST, that would be great. Are they all on my grave? They're not all on my grave. Okay, that's good to know. Really wish I could have used visions to actually draw cards. That'd be nice, but alas. Alright, we'll take a pot shot. Double Cyclone. Okay. Alright, so one of these guys isn't actually going to get to come back. And it's probably going to be Phonics. And that's a shame. I could have brought them back last turn and avoided Shark Cannon, but sadly, wasn't meant to be. So we're gonna sit you here, and you're gonna be useless.
for a bit. Okay, with 3 MSTs, we can negate a monster effect. We got Sheena. So, you know, might mean something. I don't think bouncing cards would be very good. But also, like, I don't have much choice. So... yeah, I mean, if I give them this, I'll probably just not be able to... whatever. You can take it. You can have it. I'm done thinking. Don't worry, I was not planning on activating any spells and traps or anything in response to your spells. Either you can deal 78 or you can't. There goes our deck out, WinCon. What's in here? These two's 3,000. And they can make Kagarian beat me. No! I'm upset about that. Wait. Yeah, Kagari would be enough. I'm upset. Seething. Oh, wait. Only 25? Linkage? Where's linkage? Where's linkage? If you don't have it, then you don't win this turn, bitch. I mean, I don't know what we can do, but... the thought is nice that I, you know, didn't lose to that particular part. Even if there's not much else to be said here. Alright, Miracle top deck. Not the worst thing! Not the worst thing. He didn't have Widow Anchor? What? Wow. Okay. Oh, you know what I should have gotten? Is Ascendance? Then grab back a Crocy? Oh, that would have been so... oh, that would have been so much fun. Oh, well. This is, you know, decent too. That would have been really juicy. Crocy then could have gotten back Eldum. I could have gotten a lot of cards and an MST. Instead, I just did this. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. How is he not? Oh my god. That's interesting. Okay. What's there of use? Ascendance. Mystical Space Typhoon. I think I have an idea. I have an idea. All right, we're gonna have to work really fast though. He'll have to swap right now if he wants to do anything. What's he running to get, I wonder? Interesting question. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do now. Alright, I have a plan. Let's see if it works. Oh no! Oh, this is a problem. I can't do anything about this! I can't negate its effects! Ah! Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about this. No! It can just attack me directly! Right? Why isn't he attacking me directly? Just attack me directly! Can't it? It can just attack me directly and win, right? I don't like that it can, but it can. No! Yeah, nothing I can do about it. No! It came so close! I thought I might have had that one. Well played. I'm surprised. He must have had like mere What's the practical exam? Wait, hold up. What did I get? Just out of curiosity. Well played. Duel of the night. I don't think we even have that much more time. We only have 17 more minutes. What was the clear condition I'm on with this? Wait. Oh, I did 30 Xyz summons, and I got the Xyz card base. Ah, that was fun. Sadly, didn't go in our favor, but it was fun. Sorry about that. Oh, KAOSQ, member for 8 months. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, appreciate it. That was fun, even if it didn't go our way. But like, okay, as bad as that went, you guys have to admit, for a second it looked like we might have just cheaped it out, right? Like, there was always like the smallest chance that we could have just like pulled something out of our ass, because I didn't know what was going on. Ketu Drake. Screw you. Go from finding Sky Strikers to this mess. That was fun though. Press 1 if you enjoyed the Sky Striker duel. Wish you would have won. But like, solid stuff. Solid stuff. Like I think like if a better Radiant Typhoon player than I, and maybe one with a little bit more time left on the clock, could have probably won that much earlier, really. But like, you know, I found it exhilarating, intense, and that's kind of what I live for. So I'm really surprised like that he didn't have a second Widow Anchor when that one turn came around, because I was like, what, am I just gonna pull some shit out of my ass? Like, what's going on here? It was fun. It was fun. It looked winnable. Okay, whatever. Let's recalibrate and remember what we're facing here. Draco Tails, setting Flame right here. Horn right here. Vimina's back. Urgula's back. Which means they can fuse again if they want. Izuna! You don't see this very often. This is like if I've used a monster in the hand, right? Okay, just a monster effect. So I don't have to worry about it right now. Oh, God. Canine Draco Tail? Or at least Draco Tail with small canine engine. Man. What can I can super pulse? Oh yeah, these are Earth. These are Earth. What will that make? Same attribute, but different types. I'm not gonna use that yet, because like, I really shouldn't, but I do need MST though. That's one thing I do need. Alright. If I use this, try to get MST, I'll probably... Maybe we'll use Flame. Flame sure would bite. If I use this, this will turn on Lupus. It sucks. Sad. I was hoping I'd get away with that one. I hope he didn't draw that Ash off of that flame, because if he did, I will feel very stupid. Very, very stupid. I feel stupid. Probably did. Because I know what he got. He had Urgulon freaking Phimena. So I should have just used that first, then I could have gotten Eldum, and then if that got negated, at least I'd have Eldum in my hand. Could be a little bit happier with my life. Whatever. It's fine. And by fine, I mean it's really not fine, but like, you know. Why is it always gotta be me? Yeah, Chant won't do me good since I can't summon any more of them. Oh well. So this dude can come back. And since I've used a monster effect in the hand, he probably will. I would like to super poly when he comes back so I can get banished and I can be done with him forever. But it doesn't look like he wants to do that. So let's summon anything. What's the best thing to do? I don't really know if it's the best thing to do. Right? Whatever. He's probably gonna. This is during the main phase, right? Okay. Okay. I will just activate this and try to get MST. Use him already! Use Lupus, please. Yes! Small shred of hope. I don't know why I'm calling it hope. It's not really hope at all, but like, it's something. Okay, that's Horn. Sitting right there. This thing can just come back, can't it? This motherfucker's just gonna try to come back either way. But I'll use you two. This sucks. But hey, I've got a Mud Dragon in the swamp now. So that's something. Oh, I can't even use the effect. I've used Purge. Well, okay. Oh wait, he's thinking about activating something. I wonder what. Like, what is he thinking about activating? Phimena? Just to pop some cards. I mean, I lose either way. I don't know what's the big deal. Here, listen, I'll make it easy for you. I'm gonna concede because there's 7 minutes left, and I want to try to get an actual game I win so we can have a happy ending in this Duelist Cup. Because I think, yeah, okay, all right. Maybe we can squeak one last win here in this stream off with some positivity and excitement. Oh, even won the die roll. Okay, if we can win in under 7 minutes, then we'll even beat the clock. Special summon Eldum. Snag Crocy. Anything on res to this? Droll maybe? It's always Droll. This'll do. This'll be kind of fun. Grab our cards back. Thank you very much. Oh, he has something in his hand? What's he thinking about? Oh, you know, now that I think about it, too. Maybe I should have left this MST in the grave and just gotten this back, and then that way, when I make my Link monster, I could have got my trap set up. See, one day I'll actually be able to use this deck competently, but until then, I'll just be awful. And maybe it's still worth it to do that. And I can get an MST, and then I can still... You know what? Sure, why not? We can accomplish more or less the same thing. Like, doesn't feel great, but... You know. This gets to place. This gets reset. And I get to summon him. And he has a negation up. So, like, I have more than the alternative. And he gave up! Yay! We won in under 7 minutes. I didn't even have an MST set up for my trap, so I don't know what they were really all that concerned about. But they gave up, and I won't question that. Cool. GG's. Okay, we're going to try to squeak one more in. Dub's a dub. Yeah, that's right. A dub is a dub. We take those. That wasn't a great field or anything, but maybe his hand was just so, like, unremarkable that it was okay. Probably bricked, yeah. We didn't win this coin flip, though, so, like, we're probably not winning this before the time ends. Oh, maybe they'll scoop when we use Max C. People are known to do that. Some people just scoop when they see it. Fudge! It's this motherfucker! Probably just gonna link it in this turn. Start! Oh my god. Man, lame. I wanted a freebie out of that. I wanted him to just maybe end his turn and... Oh? Sure, we'll max see it. I don't care. I want anything I can get. Any draws at all. Lupus? Okay. Sure. Summon everything. Don't get a draw out of that, but I will get a draw out of Holly's, so. I mean, Lupus on the field, like, maybe that means that he'll Xyz summon. Oh, or this. Our Maxi was sort of worth it. Oh, God. A Vanquish Soul spell trap. I guess you're getting Snow Devil. Well, one less thing the field spell can set. Maybe that means he's planning on Xyz summoning too. Give me another one of those. Thank you very much. I need everything I can get. Yeah, he had a lot of stuff, but he's playing into it, so it increases our chances of maybe having some sort of solution to this. Already have Super Poly, so that's one option. Maybe he'll end his turn here. Yeah, he is. Okay. So it's that release spell, Vanquish Soul card. How about we start with MST. Oh, wait, we can see where he's set that. It's the middle one, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, and he's not using it. Reassuring. Ooh, I think I might have something a little bit like, okay, this is baited. This is good because I can just normal summon Crozy, so that's not a problem. There's even, ooh, okay. I don't want to leave the draw phase yet. These guys got to go too. I can summon Crozy back. I can tribute summon Crozy. I could pitch it here if I really wanted to. Because it hasn't... Yeah, and they'll let me get more monsters. Okay, we'll try it this way. I think I can manage this. This is that Vanquish Soul card that could probably nuke my board, so... Other than that, though, he doesn't target any monsters. So yeah, Starving Venom. We'll put it in the middle. I don't mind if it ends up somehow getting popped by like a rosin. That's not the end of the world. We'll snatch your attack points. Okay, so we have MST in the graveyard. This is okay. And I know he's got in his hand Heavy Borger, Rosin. I don't think, we don't know if he has an Earth or not, so I guess the more careful thing to do would have been Swin first. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, if I have to use one, then the best one would probably be this. Just thinking about it. He's got this card. You know, I think I should have just tried to MST it earlier on. That would have been better, huh? Well, I can sort of still do that. Just to get it out of the way sooner. Alleviate the threat. Okay. What's he revealing? Fire and Dark, I know he's got. Oh, he's got Earth. Okay. I definitely should have hit that earlier. So, that's gonna nuke everything. But at least I didn't summon Vortex yet, or anything like that. So, meh. He's protected, so it doesn't really matter if I use this, but... Yeah, I should have summoned all my monsters. Dang it, Paul. One day, you'll think while you play. One day. I also just realized it's past 11, so I don't even think this duel will count. Or 11 in my time, anyway, sorry. I don't know if it's... like that for everyone. Ugh, so much to consider with this deck. It stresses me out. Screw you, Holly Sue. You're not getting summoned. It's one thing we will not be doing. And Azuna too. Oh man, I really flubbed this somehow. Okay. She's sending a Roy. Okay, I'm gonna maybe Xyz summon now. That'd be great. Alright, what's he have in his hand that we know of? I know he's got a dark. Don't know if he has a fire. Probably shouldn't risk summoning there anyway. What is this? The Nash Knight, dude? Yeah, okay. So what is he? He's a quick effect and he can swipe something. Well, I suppose... sadly... I'll have to try to bait it out. Alright, does it do anything else? I don't think so. Effect, okay. I feel like I just have to make all my matches so much harder than they have to be. Waiting for Rosin. We'll negate you. And destroy you. can't even summon it while there's on the field. I'd like to keep my spell and trap negates up if I can. Huh. This ended up being not good. Oh, wait. No, it's okay. I figured it out. Hopefully this works anyway. This is like very nerve-wracking. I don't like that this duel ended up going this long. I should have won this ages ago. Aren't you out of cards? Like, just run out of things to do. Nerve-wracking. I only have one MST in my grave, so like, really can't negate everything I want to. Here's another one of this. What the hell? Stop that. Yes, he gave up finally. Okay. We won through some real grit, honestly. That was not pretty. I think that's it, right? I don't have any more. Wait, is it still going on? I thought this was over. Isn't this over? Do we still have more time to duel? I thought this was 22:59. It's 11. Is the Duelist Cup over? Like, what is? Wait. Is it not over? We can still duel more? Oh, I have until midnight. All right, we will carry on. All right, yeah, I've had some slobber knockers tonight. Like, these have not been. I feel like, okay. March 23rd. Sometimes when I've done these streams, it's ended at like, because I'm in Eastern time, by the way, for reference. So for me right now, it's 11:17, and I'm used to it being like, oh, okay, like it says 22:59, which like that's technically not midnight. That's like 11 p.m., but I guess it's letting me keep playing. So we will keep playing and see how many more points we can get. Try to whack up some wins. I was holding the... God damn it. Fine. Whatever. Okay. Imperm. Oh, I'm summoning these in defense position. I didn't realize I'm going second. So I should be... I'm all bamboozled from that last game. Ash 2? chill. Okay. Well, I won't be getting too much in the way of damage, but I can set this up and be satisfied with that. You had to use some hand traps, so could be worse. Thank you all for sticking with me, by the way. I know this is probably, like, not very entertaining, like, watching me just, like, meander through this deck I barely know how to play, but I've had a good time if you've had a good time. That's all I'll say about that. What do you have for this, too? Oh, okay. Yay, you gave up. Like, okay, I wasn't gonna do any damage, so you're definitely getting a turn. You're getting a turn, and you're gonna have to deal with exactly one MST mandate thing and one big whale in defense mode. But GG's, we take those. You know, I feel like despite all of my, like, floundering around, we haven't done that bad for ourselves. Like, some sloppy losses, some shaky wins, but, like, it could be worse, I think. Like, all things considered, I think our win rate's okay. No? Like, it's alright. Make sure I'm doing this right. Thank God I didn't get negated. This game gives me anxiety. I'm realizing this game just gives me a lot of anxiety. Like, I don't love that. I really don't. Oh, this will let me be vulnerable to Nibiru, though. That's no fun. Oh well, we'll have to chance it. Okay. Alright, well. That's nice. They don't seem to have Nibiru. So, pretty cool. Okay. Okay, I will say this about having, like, practiced my Radiant Typhoon play through this Duelist Cup. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with, like, the bread and butter combos and stuff. I just don't think I'm good at the scramble situations. It's like a fighting game. Like, I have a good game plan. I've got good bread and butters. I don't know much what to do in the scramble situation, so that hasn't been... That's been a little rough. Summon this dude. Set these cards. Pray about the rest. Another one of those situations where Super Poly's pretty good going second, not actually all that good going first. Because the moment that I use Magalla's effect, Super Poly's turned off, and then I start to hate this card. But whatevs. Who knows how it'll play out. Yu-Gi-Oh is definitely a fighting game, I'll tell you. What? What does this do? Fairy monsters. Oh, okay, this needs to probably just go now while he doesn't have a fairy. Vengolf's Blessing. Like, I don't know. Sulfa Chord thing, I'm guessing, maybe? I don't know. Tearlament's Heartbeat? Shuffle it into the deck. And then send one card from him. Man. There's like that Gym Knight tier stuff with like the fairies and everything. I don't want to use a second MST though. I know if I do that, I'm just gonna regret it. I guess I can just save it for Brilliant Fusion and just like. Whatever. Have it your way. Oh, so he did manage to get a fairy in his grave. Big bummer. It's okay though. At least Varun's back. And I could even shuffle this back. I don't think it's worth it because like this is just a weak little fairy, but this shit could be link material. So like there's gonna be better things to shuffle back. I'm not gonna waste that. He shouldn't be able to do anything too fishy. I suspect. If he has a fairy in hand to negate. Wait, can this negate from the field? Okay, it can't negate from the field. Thank God. I was gonna be like, what? Please don't tell me it can do from both. Okay, yeah, it's just. Wait, can it negate? I guess maybe it can. I don't know. I don't actually understand how that. We're about to find out. I feel like this means like it has to send from like just both from the hand, right? Like I'm. Okay. All right. Good. I was like, what? This is crazy if that's the case. Okay. This is here. It's good at max seed. I don't really think I'm gonna need to though. Oh, he quit. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, well, he gave up anyway. That's grand. Maybe we can get to like 25,000 points if we get enough wins in the next 31, 32 minutes. We did it. GG's, Gem Knight, tier, fairy, pile, fiendsmith thing. I swear it's always like those pile decks. They stress me out too. You know, I think I've been saying every deck stresses me out. Like, because what I'm realizing again is just that this game stresses me out. Like, every deck can do so much stuff, and there's so many little things you have to remember. And like, no, like this line does that, and that line does this, and like if you negate this the wrong way, you'll be setting up this other thing. Hey, Luke. It's Draco Tail. Fun. I played the craziest Draco Tail deck the other night, by the way, y'all. I played against a, like, actual, like, Dark Magician Fusion Draco Tail thing. Like, they ended on Gulamel and, like, their set cards, but they were doing, like, the Gaze of Tamaya stuff. And they didn't just make Dragoon. They made Dragoon and Dark Paladin. They made Red Eyes Dark Dragoon and Dark Paladin. And they were using the Draco Tail traps as a way to refill their hand for the Dark Paladin and the Dragoon negates. And it was stupid and ridiculous. And it worked. I managed to win. But it worked. That was insane. Had not seen that. I know that like those variations on stuff like Draco Tail tend to kind of sacrifice. They're a little brickier or whatever in exchange for the fun flavor, but I respect people who go for the fun flavor, you know? I think I lost that player too. It happened. I do have, okay, I uploaded the replay on the Team APS Facebook page. So that does exist. It's out there for the world to see. He went first, he did a bunch of stuff. I was able to break the board with some... I don't remember how I managed to beat that. It was a lot. Oh boy, Brand of Fusion 2. Of course. You know, wait, while I'm spazzing out, let me remember where this stuff is. Okay, Sting is over there. Flame is right there. And Horn is over here. Okay. Sting, Flame, Horn. Got it. Okay. Gotta be careful of super polying things, because if this is used as fusion material, he will actually benefit. I hate that, but it's true. However, I do need to get to MST soon, if I can. Let's just try drawing some cards and see if he lets us. Could use Droplet. It's a bad idea. Sure, why not? We'll try to use Droplet. We're gonna send Vision. And that'll be that. Negate this dude. So no weird hijinksy summons. And I'll pitch this Crossy since I don't think I need it. Now I can use its effect. Okay. Just real quick. Which... I need to remember where he set these things. Sting is over there. Right, okay. Because I don't want Sting hitting one of my MSTs if I can help it. And then that's Horn. So... better to get rid of this Sting now and not let it get one of my good guys. You can take Vision and Droplet or whatever, that's okay. Yeah, I take Vision and Grossy. least I got to safely keep my Mystical Space Typhoon in the GY. Alright, so we still have to worry about Femina. That's always around. Lingering in the background. So yeah. Okay. He's gonna do this at some point. Yeah, okay, who's he want? He wants that, so he doesn't want me getting my trap. I can purge this. Would be pretty cool. So why not? Okay. We'll use you, and sadly, I'm not really gonna get much choice in the matter. He's got 5 mana, so the best thing to make the yeah, we'll try these. Okay. Man, if I'd have known that, I could have actually hit Lucius. Oh well. Alright. What's he fusing into? A lot of things. Can bounce a few cards back. What's it gonna be? He targets Lucius, 5 mana. Panel pop one of my monsters. And these will just set cards. Pop a monster so it's almost Megala's definitely going. But I can still stop Arthalion. Does he have anything to chain? Please don't have anything to chain. Don't chain anything, okay? Just don't. Damn it! Asshole. What's that? Frixel? Well, this is gonna go anyway. So I can get a draw out of it. I wanted to be able to negate this, but it's okay. At least for Magnum to come out, he had to lose one of the cards he's getting back. So, like, there's that. Right? I think he targeted Frixel, didn't he? Oh, no, it was Lucius and Pimena. Never mind. I lied about that. So many effects! Okay. Have I don't know if I've used the MST grabbing effect, but I'm gonna try to. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't want to chain my MST. I just want to get this back. That's all I want. Alright, set you. Set you. Set you. That's it. This matchup is exhausting! I don't know where he set some of this stuff, by the way. Yeah, I don't know where he set some of that stuff. But even so, he could find mana to dodge that. Rahu's there, Katu's in the middle. Okay. Let's try this. That's good. Yeah, Pamina's alright. I think I'm gonna come out on top of this chain. This will get negated, this will get popped. She's gonna fuse, but then he's gonna trigger, and so I should be able to just kind of like wipe everything away, I think is how that's gonna go. If I'm remembering that all correctly. Yeah, I think that should work. Yes, maybe, no. What all's in this chain? Lucius. Pan him. Okay, he's got a flame set. I don't really care if Pan destroys one of my cards. It shouldn't mean much. Rahu. Alright. Yes! Okay, had a feeling. I don't think he had anything left to chain, so we came out on top. Woo! Oh wow, we have over 300 viewers. Thank you. If you guys are liking the stream, thumbs it up, please. And hello and hi. And why are you? I don't really know why you're spending your night watching me play Yu-Gi-Oh. There's certainly better people, but the fact that you chose to do so anyway means loads to me. Absolutely loads. I love watching APS videos with the old decks where we only summon at most 3 cards in a turn. I know. It's so crazy. Like, I'm sure you guys agree, right? Like, old Yu-Gi-Oh! And new Yu-Gi-Oh! Are just 2 different games, right? Like, they're just not even both Yu-Gi-Oh! That's how I see it. It's like, I almost don't even want to call it old and new Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, it goes deeper than even that, I would say. Didn't get hit with, didn't get hit with Drone Lockbird. Might get impermed or something here, though. That's totally possible. It happens. It didn't happen this time, though. Yay! Okay, this will allow us to insulate ourselves from Nibiru as well. You know, I'll take that any day of the week. Draco Tail, by the way, is a stressful matchup. I'm not any good at it, and so I've been really trying to, like, when I play against that, I just have to... I have another Crocy in hand. I won't use it. Whenever I play against that matchup, I just have to try to, like, focus and do the best I can to, you know, sort of make things go more in my favor. And that time I came out on top, but that certainly is not always the case. I wouldn't even say it's always the norm, to be honest. Let's go ahead and make this. Maybe we'll get to summon him or something. Huh. Oh, I did mess one thing up, though. I didn't MST my chant. It's always something. I always miss something. Well, it's fine. This is what this Master Duel is all about. Just ironing out my many Radiant Typhoon deficiencies. It does suck, though, because now I have to, like, lose my own freaking card. Bites. These are potential negations. It's going down the drain. Okay, it looks like he didn't have Nibiru, though. So, that's kind of cool. Or at least he didn't use it. So, like, maybe you can get a little greedy. Okay, maybe he does have it. He better have, I mean, if he has it, he better use it. Oh, didn't use it. Well, let's see what we get. A Rhoda. Striker. Probably Vanquish Soul. Some shit like that. For shame. Wish we'd hit something juicier. Wish you'd hit whatever it is he's waiting and lingering for. Well, he didn't use it, whatever it is, so... Couldn't have been Max C. And if it was Azuna, that would have gotten used. And if it's Sky Striker, I don't know what hand trap it'd be. But he's like running the Sky Striker Rhoda art, so... I don't know. Maybe you'll give up. That would certainly save us some time. We can get another duel in before midnight. If it was Holly Sue, he... Ah! Ah! What the hell? Lava Golem? Stake your soul! What is this? 2 Lava Golems in his deck? Interesting. What is he afraid of? Liger Dancer? We have not seen much Lunalight, I'll tell you that. Okay. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. And we're not actually gonna use Magala because I think that will lock me out of spells and... actually, this will lock me out of that too, so... Who cares about getting locked out of Super Poly, right? Like, I've got... It'll be fine, right? I mean, he's got more Lava Golems, so we know that much is going to be happening. So yeah, it's probably better to get some follow-up. So yeah, I should have just used Magala. It would have been a freebie. I'd lose less overall card economy and all that. So, yeah. Plus, like, if he's got Lava Golem, his hand probably sucks. I wasn't going to get to Super Poly anyway. So, like, I'm not even thinking about this in a sensible way. Yeah, I'll probably need... you know, stuff like this to recover next turn when he inevitably drops another one on me. That said, though, having 2 Lava Golems on your field, that's like kind of a flex. You did something right in your life. You guys can't see it, but I'm actually looking at an oversized official, like one of the giant card Lava Golems. It's on my wall. If I could turn the camera to show you, I would, but I think that would just mess up the green screen and everything else, but like... Yeah, okay. That's there. Could have guessed. I mean, maybe he has, like... What was the chainable card in his hand? Holly Sue, right? Like... Right? Ah, Azuna. Okay, well... I did use Crocy. Man, that sucks. So, because I was being dumb and not thinking, I could have just used Magala, summon Crocy that way. Wait, this is hand or grave, right? Oh, okay, so yeah, it didn't matter. He could have used Azuna either way. I could have just gotten a little bit more card economy optimizations or whatever, but like, yeah, this was coming either way. So I guess the last turn he had Azuna too and just chose not to use it? Because we were seeing the prompt, so who knows what that's about. You know, I'm honestly beyond even questioning what people do in this game anymore, because like when I zoom out a little bit, I feel like I play so like badly and weirdly and all over the place that like I don't really have any room to judge other people for doing crazy shit, because like I am no better. Well, he's getting to the, you know, he's getting to the canine stuff. So, we'll have a game. If nothing else, we will have a game. If I have Golem and Azuna, I would have done the same, probably. Yeah, okay. Like, yeah, because listen, I don't play this deck, so like, I really don't know like what the best or worst stuff to be doing is. I'm making sweeping judgment calls. Okay, Nash Knight is gonna swipe a monster. I assume maybe just a Lava Golem. Maybe he wants his beautiful Royal Rare Lava Golem back. You can take it, but I don't care. I don't want it. Well, it would be nice. It's 3,000 a time, so. Oh, he didn't take Mask. Oh, is he gonna try to OTK me? Does this like summon one of those like dudes that can probably attack a billion times? I swear, if this is an OTK, I'm gonna be mad. If this is like one of those cheesy little weird like galaxy things. It probably is. Like, I'm so scared. What is this? No! You can attach and negate the effects of all face-up cards. And I can't activate anything on the field. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I am... Oh my lord. Maybe just use this now. It might mean something. Okay. Well, it can attack 3 times, I think. And I can't use cards or effects in the field. And everything's negated. So, like, I probably am just gonna get OTK'd. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, you didn't do the thing where you can attack multiple times. So, like, that's nice. Okay, we at least lived to see another turn, thank goodness. Wait, what? Ah! Zeus with 3 materials. Oh my god, if I MST in the draw phase, he also won't... Does this negate them permanently? Negate the effects of all... Oh, this is permanently negated? Oh my goodness. Oh wait, is it negated? Wait, I'm confused. Wait, okay, hold up. Until the end of this turn. Alright, awesome. And then this is like if it's my look at a card and banish it. All right, let's aim for this. I'll probably use a card effect. I'll have to like chain that. Oh boy. Goodness. Man, I was really hoping that like he just wouldn't chain it. Maybe he didn't have another thing in his extra deck. But of course he has that other whatever. I don't know. Well, let's see how this plays out, shall we? Yeah, I think I should have popped my own trap, but I guess if Forced Release was chained, it would have popped it anyway, and then MST wouldn't have gotten to pop it, so it kind of didn't matter either way, but I do understand the thought. He's going to get a card out of my hand. Doesn't really matter which he gets, because it's Chant and Eldon, so... Okay. Oh, he can go back into Ripper with that? That's interesting. Did not know that. I thought he had to, like, rank up, but I guess it's just he can rank into anything. Well, this isn't so bad. I've got 2 MSTs in my grave, so... You know? Lupus. Lupus isn't too much of a threat. He's just here. He's just a dude. Attach and send. I don't really want you to do that. I don't think. Yeah, I'd like to keep my cards. Okay, maybe we can just end this here. Swin. Yeah, I think I got this in the bag. Just play fast. Unless he has something really crazy in his hand or something, but I don't assume so. 8,100. Okay, we don't have to put any more work into this. And I will not put any more work into it. Yes! Yes, we did it! Should Master Duel get a text box chat? Do you know how many slurs we would be reading? Man, I wish I had finished that game during the tallying period. That could have been the difference between me getting top 50,000 and top 49,000. I don't know. Alright, well, we did it. We won against a weird, scary deck. Like, that one was a little weird. When I saw those lava golems, I was like, is this something dishonest and weird? And then, like, I saw the galaxy eyes, dude. I was like, I don't know what's happening. Well, that was fun. That was the Duelist Cup. We blew our opponents away, and I would say, all things considered, we got a happy ending when all was said and done. Okay, another Duelist Cup down. Well, this has been really fun and wonderful. I'm so glad that you all decided to join me this weekend. I'm sorry I couldn't stream all 3 days. I was at a regional yesterday, and it was taxing, and I got back really late, and I was tired, and I was considering playing, but like, it just... Yeah, so I've had a very Yu-Gi-Oh filled weekend. Like, it was just like Duelist Cup, 9-round regional, Duelist Cup. Like, it's been like that. So it's been a lot, but I'm glad that you guys got some enjoyment. I really have to apologize. My Radiant Typhoon play is not polished. It's not smooth. I'm still learning this, but I am enjoying it. I like the deck a lot. Whoever said that Master Duel needs a checkbox or a text box, the amount of slurs that you would hear in this game. No way. No way, no way, no way. Okay, cool. It's been great spending this time with you. I now have to sleep and prepare for another week of making videos. Some theme duels are on the way, I promise. I know people want the duels back. They're coming. I'm going to try to open some Limit Over collection. I'm going to try to increase video output. I'm feeling good. I want like the rest of this month and April to be like hit the ground running, give people what they want, and I hope you guys will support me all the way. Okay, cool. I guess that's it. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Pass turn.